A man and his wife were driving down the road chatting about life. Out of the blue, the wife asked her husband, "Honey, if I were to die, would you remarry?" The husband thought for a moment and then said, "Well, yes, I think I would." The wife wasn't too pleased with this answer and fell into deep thought. After a few minutes, she asked, "Honey, if I were to die and you did remarry, would you give your new wife my jewelry?" The husband replied, "Well, honey, I suppose I would." The wife grew more concerned but stayed silent for a while. Then she asked, "Honey, if I were to die and you remarried, would you give your new wife my handbags?" The husband paused briefly and said, "Sure, I think I would." Now even more dismayed, the wife spent a little more time thinking before finally asking, "Honey, if I were to die and you got married again, would you give your new wife my golf clubs?" The husband quickly responded, "No, she's left-handed." 2. A mature lady decided to drop by her new daughter-in-law's house while her son was at work. She knocked on the door, and when the daughter-in-law opened it, she was standing there completely shocked. The mother-in-law exclaimed, "What on earth are you doing?" The daughter-in-law smiled and replied, "I'm welcoming my handsome husband home in his favorite outfit. He calls it my love dress." Later that day, the mother-in-law was at home and thought she'd surprise her own husband in the same way. When he knocked on the door, she opened it, completely. Her husband stared and asked, "What are you doing?" With a playful grin, she answered, "I'm greeting you in my love dress." Her husband walked past her into the house and said over his shoulder, "Needs ironing."